Hey guys, Comfy Hunter here. This buck we're going to go ahead and do a European mount with it. Years past I have buried the skulls and let the natural decomposition take place. But the one I did last year, I ended up getting the skull all done. However, the rack itself was bleached in the process. So this year we're actually going to try to boil one for the first time. First thing we're going to do is get all this meat, everything, as much of it off as we can before we go ahead and boil it. So stick with us and let's see how this turned out. Luckily they say that no matter how you do this, you can't screw it up. So being the first one, I'm sure there's easier, better ways to do this. It's kind of a learning experience. So, like I said, in years past I've always just buried them, let natural decay take place. But this one I went down a little sooner. So, leave your comments, leave your likes, dislikes, tips. Just because I'm on here doesn't mean I have all the answers. And I am open for any tips to make this easier in the future. So with that, we'll get back to cleaning this up as much as we can to get it ready to go in the boil. All right? Alright, I think we got this cleaned up as much as we can. I don't know. But we're going to try to go ahead and boil it at this point. So, we're going to fire up the turkey fryer, and we're going to try to do it in that to see. First, we are going to wrap the antlers and with some duct tape, and that way we don't bleach it as well. guys, I think we're pretty much there. We did a 2-hour boil, cleaned it off, and we just did another 2 hours. So we're gonna pull it out here. Oh, yeah. Nice and white. We'll get all this other stuff cleaned up here and see what we have. But so far it looks really, really good. So let us get the rest of this cleaned up and we'll show you a finished project here in just a few minutes. All right. We got it finally all cleaned up. Let it boil for 4 hours. We did a 2-hour boil and then took it out, cleaned it up with a pressure washer. Got 99% of all the stuff off of it. Put it back in for another 2 hours and it came out looking great. We have everything off of it. One thing that was not on the video is I put a little bit of OxiClean in it. I had seen that done on some other guys' videos, and it really cleaned it up, got the skull nice and white. Just watch how much you put in. It will bubble up and boil over. So be careful with that. Other than that, I'm really happy with this process. Like I said, it took us a little over 4.5 hours to get it completely start to finish. The more you do the prep work, the easier it is in the long run. So keep doing that. Clean as much off of it as you can before you start boiling. Next step, we're gonna hydro dip tomorrow and get this completely done, show you guys. So stick with us, click that subscribe button, and as always, stay comfy, my friend. We're gonna go ahead and dip these skulls. I have this year's buck, and then I also have a buck I shot 2 years ago now. We're gonna practice with it since we've never done this before, just to see how it turns out. We're doing blue, silver, and black. Hopefully it turns out real nice. One thing you will notice, we're able to get our hats in thanks to Kunkel Creation. We were able to get these done, and hopefully before long we'll have them up, and where if you want to purchase one, you'll be able to. So hopefully this all turns out, and we'll show you the finished product when we're done. Thanks.